Welcome to this happy place.
Burn it down!
Disneyland is your land.
Burn it down!
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tea Party. We are glad you are here to join us. It's been a little bit since we've been here. We want to give a big shout out to our Patreons. Thanks, Sam. What happened?
Well, Sam's the reason we've been gone for so long.
You just ruined my monologue, Sean. Damn
Sorry.
you.
I'm fired up.
Gosh.
Sorry.
Starting
Damn
out
you.
strong in 2025.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's jump right into this with our round table. We are back. It's been about a 4-month hiatus since Sam wanted to call CPS on the podcast and get aggressive with it. Sam, how are you doing this time around?
I'm calm.
Good.
I'm very cutesy, very demure.
Is it like a new year, new you kind of bullshit? You know? That stuff?
Definitely.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The Blurred Hulk is here with us. You were not here with us to close out that aggressive show. How are you doing, man?
Man, I look like I missed I dodged the bullet, missing that last few episodes. I'm doing good, man. It's 2025. I no longer care about a good amount of people. So I'm just gonna live my life and enjoy things, and you're gonna see a whole new leaf with me. So
Wait, that doesn't include us, right?
I wouldn't be here if it included you guys.
Okay, just making sure.
No, he's only connected to those that are on the screen with him, which is not you. See? You're not connected.
Tea
Yes,
time
it
is
is,
back.
Amanda.
Let's fucking go.
And with that, let's
It's so weird
you know,
Amanda
Sean,
even cuts and abbreviations.
and we're bringing around the table is Sean. Sean, how are you doing, man?
Buddy, I am doing really, really good. We made the decision to take a 2-week break. I don't know if I'll ever do that again because I was losing my fucking mind about a weekend. I'm like, I got shit to do. I got to get ready for stuff. But no, it was a nice break. It was good. I'm excited because all I've heard from Lewis for the past 2 months. I'm coming hard for all of you. I'm gonna whoop your ass when the Tea Party comes back. January 6th. Let's go. We're here, baby. Let's do this. Give us what you got, bro.
Yeah, he was hitting the memes hard.
Yeah, hitting the memes. I mean, I've never seen so many Seth Rollins memes.
I felt attacked. I'm
the
ready.
Smiley Grinch. I mean, that's Lewis's go-to is the Smiley Grinch. You got all this fire for us, bro. Let's go. Let's put some fires out.
Dude. Let's answer some of the chat. That's what everyone's doing tonight. So we got Jen saying hello. Amanda only for the Madd Tea Party, so she only cusses for the Tea Party. Kevin,
let's be real. She just said LFG, so she really didn't cuss. But I know what you meant, Amanda.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Amanda's got to cuss in the chat.
And
Just
then
once.
there's George
Just
who
once.
says, "Good damn New Year."
Yes,
Good damn
George.
New Year,
How you
George.
doing, George?
George is ready for tonight's show. But how have you guys been over the hiatus? I mean, I feel like we even on the live shows, the four of us aren't always on together. How has been the last 3-month hiatus?
Dude, I gotta tell you, I got a 3D printer for my birthday, and I oh my freaking god, the stuff I can create with that thing, I'm obsessed. I have this is like my new replacement for porn or whatever. Like I am super juiced about this 3D printer. I mean, I'm just mailing out stuff to people now. I'm at this point where I'm gonna send you that Moon Knight little statue and stuff. I got some Sam won't send me your address. So
What? You don't have my address?
Hey, I asked everyone to send me their address. Everyone
I didn't send it to you either. I sucked, dude. I'm sorry.
They got something coming. Yes, Sean sucks too. Punk. So
both of y'all suck.
That's why we're down here on the bottom. We suck.
That's how you get to the bottom. Yep. Pull it together. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's you guys. What? God, you guys are horrible.
It's always backwards. I
Oh,
can't.
hey, Jenny even knows
Oh.
Sam's address.
See, there you go.
Jordan
Jen,
wants to
Jen sent me this.
Nice.
With the
Oh,
figment that needs to be thrown in the shredder.
Seth freaking Rollins coming out right now. Hell yeah, let's go, Seth.
Hey, so with this 3D printer, are we gonna get some 3D teacups?
Ooh.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh.
Dude, you just, oh man. I should
The
forget this show. I'm
popcorn
talking
bucket.
some teacups right now.
There you go.
Teacup.
Figment teacup.
That's trash.
You know what? Figment is the worst Disney invention ever.
Oh my gosh.
created.
You're ridiculous. It is on, Jen.
Oh,
Ever.
Big Man said, I was so excited y'all were coming on. I slipped into the splits. I'm pretty sure I pulled something.
Oh.
oh
Hey, Z, I'm sorry,
no.
buddy.
Did you pull your figment? It's okay, man.
Oh, he pulled his figment.
It's time.
Kevin said, never mind. We're not ready to see what you're making with a 3D printer. Hashtag porn replacement.
Hashtag porn replacement.
Anybody want one of these?
We have 100 beautiful, fantastic, wonderful people watching. Wherever you're watching, if you want to share it out to the people that want to hang out with us tonight, tap the like or the heart or the care emoji or the angry emoji, because I mean we piss people off. It's fine.
Oh, we are. Yep. And speaking of pissing people off, we have for all of you pixie dusters that are going to get offended during this show. This is first off, full disclosure. This is not your show. If you like things, it's not your show. But
If
to
you
give
like
you a
things,
pre-warning.
we need that.
If you're a Figment fan, you might want to tune out now.
Mm-hmm. But
If you
we
like
also
anything,
want.
don't want. Oh, bye, Sam. She left. She said, peace out.
Jen said,
Man,
this isn't
but-
the show if you get offended easily.
Oh yeah. But we also want to give a big shout out to our sponsors who we will hear about them throughout the show. Getaway Today, Where in the Park, and
Where?
Sunken City Design,
Mhm.
as well as our lamplighters who are aggressively on the Discord. We have a free Discord you can join for free. We are on Discord. We are growing there, getting very active with the memes. We are on Discord. Join in on this and let us know what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and if you don't like this show, send all your complaints to Sean.
That's right.
Hey, I
Absolutely.
do got a quick
Design at gmail.com. Yeah.
Hey, who would win in the three-way match between Figment, Grimace, and Barney?
Barney.
Yeah, I think
No, the
Barney's-
guy with the match and the blowtorch.
If you like enjoyment, this is not your show.
Yeah, that's what he just said. Trademark.
Yeah.
Well, you might
Great.
need to change him here soon, George.
Oh, Georgia wearing his girly pants.
Oh.
Hey, long live Crow. What's up?
What up, Crow?
So, for those of you that are all new that may not know what the Matt Tea Party is, let's get a little background. Let's go around the table. If you could sum up this show in one word, what are you describing it as? We'll start with Sean.
Chaos.
One word.
Chaos.
Chaos. Okay. All right. Let's go Sam.
Controversy.
Controversy. Okay. David.
Fire, Amanda says.
Fire.
Dude, Christopher Mowerman is watching from Japan.
No,
Thank you,
he's-
sir.
He's not.
All right.
What do you call him? Mormon?
It says Mowerman.
Yeah, but you said Christopher Mormon. It's aggressive,
And
Sean.
I corrected him. Shut up. David.
Oh,
put your
Yeah.
Jen
word.
says trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is dumpster fire one word?
No, that's you say it like that. Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
When he said that,
Oh.
all I could hear, like, have you ever seen the Oscar the Grouch meme where it's like, bitch, I live in a trash can? That's all I could think of.
I mean,
I'm
one
gonna use the
word.
word. I'm gonna use the word appreciated.
oh,
The show is
Aw.
appreciated.
Constipation.
Yes, Kevin.
Yes. So,
What are you? Are you the ultimate pixie duster now?
All right, basically, all the shit
Dude,
talking he's
you just
been
fucking
and
pixie
he
dusted.
comes out with
You
that.
did. I appreciate it. Oh,
Appreciate
You're so cute, Lou. We love you.
oh,
it.
Louis.
Cue up the Barney theme song.
and there we
Oh,
go. Fuck
the
that. So with
Fuck
that said,
that.
the Matt Tea Party show is created for a whole lot of chaos. We talk about all things Disney, but Sean had the brilliant worst idea ever to incorporate all theme parks into the Waltz Apartments production.
That was an
So this
extra
year-
magic hour. That wasn't the whole damn thing.
Hey, so this year alone, we are gonna shit on everything.
What, that wasn't
Epic
the goal
Universe,
of that. Wait,
SeaWorld,
that
not
wasn't the goal of.
everything, including the host of all our shows. So saddle up. It's gonna be a damn good
What?
show.
Yeah, go
We're
ahead.
coming-
Yeah, come at someone, Louis. Who are you gonna go at first?
Yeah. Let's pick
Oh.
go ahead, Pixie
Come on.
Dust.
Louis, this is
What do you got, buddy?
Oh, first.
Oh
You've been
my
talking all
God.
this shit for 3 months.
All
We're
right.
here. We're
Fuck
looking
yeah, all
at
right.
you.
So,
Go for Sean
go.
first.
well,
Come on.
no.
Nah,
All
nah.
right, well, here we go. So let's hear from our sponsor real quick.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Get to Know Our Sponsor. Getaway Today has been helping Disney vacation dreams come true since 1990. Whether you choose to visit the happiest place on earth or travel to Orlando for the most epic adventure, they want to help. Need to know the best hotel in the area? What theme park ticket should you use? Have a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts are always here to help. Want to book a cruise and don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will help you find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of Getaway Today's experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help every step of the way and take care of all the details so you can just focus on the fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours in advance. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today will guarantee the best prices with no hidden fees, and every time you book with Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million has been donated. So just click the link in our show notes to start your Disney, Universal, or cruise vacation planning for more information and the best deal. Or you can dial 855-GETAWAY and be sure to tell them Walt's Apartment sent you. And until next time, we hope you enjoy the view from Walt's Apartment.
That was
We appreciate. Yeah, it was very. Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking.
All right.
All right. So.
That's a first.
So I got a few topics here that I wrote down throughout the entire day. Listening, first off, are y'all like diabetics by now? Because the amount of sweetness and
That's kind of
pixie
messed up,
dust
bro,
in
because
you
I
guys
really
have-
am. That's kind of screwed up.
So we just gonna shit on
Wow.
real conditions and stuff.
Wow, dude. We're just
Out
gonna
the
go.
gate.
We're just gonna
Okay.
talk about our conditions. I have a
Yeah,
bad knee
yeah.
too. You want to attack that?
Here. You want us
What
to
the
bring our
hell?
doctors on here and stuff?
Yeah.
too?
Hey,
Jeez.
hey.
It's okay. Before we
It's all right.
started, Lou called me out from my dead dad.
He
Jesus
did.
Christ.
I mean, it's okay. Disney's got a bad leg too. They're struggling to stand right now, so it's okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, with that said, though, so I got about halfway through Agatha, and I disagree with all you guys. I'm gonna start off with that since I have 90% of the tribe here. Agatha was garbage.
90%. You're all here. What are you talking about?
No, we're missing. No, Courtney and
Courtney
Kelly
and
were
Kelly
joining us
joined
back.
that.
You got through half of the show and you called it garbage. Okay. Because your take
Yep.
is absolutely valid if you didn't consume the entire freaking thing to make a
Wait,
actual
no, so
opinion.
so
But cool, okay, let's go with that.
I listened to your podcast. I listened to the podcast first before watching the show,
Okay.
hoping that would help because y'all know me. I had absolutely zero interest in that show. Zero. Zilch. Like, I'm gonna listen to the shows. I listened to most of them before I was like, all right, let's jump in. I got into, I think it was episode 5, and I was like, yeah, this just isn't for. Oh, okay, so we're getting personal. Okay, that's fine. But it was 2024, but with the exception of X-Men 97 and Echo, I feel like Marvel had a weak year. You can't count Deadpool and Wolverine because that was started somewhere else. But everything else outside of Echo
What?
and X-Men
What?
97, I felt like was weak.
So I'm gonna shit on this, but I'm gonna disqualify that's attached to this just so I can make my point more cogent.
How can I give credit to something that they really didn't do much of until very later on down the road?
But they did it. So
I don't have nice things to say, so I'm.
All right, no, I'll say this. Look, Agatha
Hold on.
isn't for everybody. No. Let's talk about it. Agatha isn't for everybody. Some people really just enjoy like Goosebumps or those beginning early reader type of novel, like mystery, that kind of thing. Agatha's a little more highbrow. It's okay. They make things for everybody and stuff. So look, DuckTales, masterpiece in your book, but Agatha's not it. I get it. It's totally cool. No worries. No worries.
Kevin's comment. You
You listen to spoilers first and then didn't like the show. Cool.
What you guys shared, you guys sold it better than what I saw on the screen.
And that
Your
is the
guys'
point that's the point of watching an episode and then recording, because you get to fan theory.
Yeah.
You get to create your own thoughts, then take everybody else's dumbass thoughts and let it ruin the show. Stimulate your brain, Lou.
I did. I watched you guys first.
You should have watched the show and then listened to us.
Sorry. Listen to you guys and then watch the show.
Lewis, remind me. He's like that guy that like he'll get jury duty. He'll get halfway through like a murder trial. I'm like, you know what? I've seen enough. I'm ready to render my verdict. Like, I don't need
and then everyone else will be like, he's innocent. And Lewis will be like, nope, we're not leaving. It's a hung jury because he's guilty.
Yeah.
That's exactly
the
right.
trial. Like he already made.
That's exactly right. I am that way on everything. You could ask anybody that knows me. Oh, you like blue? Well, I hate blue. Just to push against it. And and look at it. Now we have a nice safe space for me just to go and wander for that. But Sean,
yeah,
your thoughts on Agatha?
Rio.
What?
Sean just looks for hot chicks and then it works.
Rio.
For him.
Oh, you didn't get that far, so you don't know what I'm talking about.
Crazy hot chicks is what.
Yeah.
Sean, I knew Sean.
Yeah, he's got a type.
Yeah, he does have a type.
I fucking do. Damn.
Shut up, Sean.
What didn't you like? All right, let's start with this, Mr. Madd Hatter. What about Agatha that you absolutely hate? Because you said it's garbage. So
yeah,
where's the garbage?
So for me, the biggest part is trying to understand. Well, understanding the whole. I felt like the transition from.
Jesus Christ, man. Why did you post that up?
Oh,
put that up
man.
Oh,
we are definitely never getting a call from Disney.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
There's a line, and
we didn't say it.
We crossed. Yeah. Oh shit.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, man.
They're gonna be fighting in their house. Yeah, damn.
So, one, I felt like like I said, I only got to the first 5 episodes. The first 5 episodes I felt were it felt right into the Marvel trap of the first 3 were enjoyable. I mean, we were enjoyable enough to get me to the 4th and 5th. Then the 4th and 5th just started. I felt like it was fracturing. Like it was like, oh, here we go.
So
now
close.
we're rushing. And what was so close?
I said you were so close to just finishing. You could have just finished.
No, because there's like 9 episodes or 10 episodes. I was like, yeah, I'm out. And I just that and the different, if I'm not mistaken, like the witches that were like different. It was very confusing to me. And the only reason why it wasn't as I did. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah. All right.
That's why you should have been on the tribe.
No. The tribe was there to promote it. I wouldn't have done that. I would have done the opposite.
We
I would have done
don't
what Shape did to
promote.
Disney.
We give our honest reactions and opinions.
Exactly. We don't promote shit. If
We
it was
loved
a dud,
it.
it was a dud. We happen to like it.
Yeah,
Amanda
Lewis,
said it's
explained
all
by the
explained
end.
by the end. Everything makes sense.
I mean, here's the thing. I get you're going in this half baked because you only got so far because you got confused. It's okay, buddy. But I'm telling you this, like we love it because we got to explore, we got to fan theorize, we got to do what we did on WandaVision on here, and it was if anything, it was kind of a fun event to do and stuff. So yeah, it was good, but. I would implore you to watch it and to listen in that order versus listen and then watch and then get your brain hurt and then stop. So finish it through. You got this.
We've got 156 people watching. If you watched Agatha all along, let us know what you thought in the comments.
Yeah.
Drop a
Let
comment.
us know what she thought. Do you agree with me? Was it ass? Or do you think
Or is
Or
Lewis, Lewis just an asshole?
or do you got there we go. We'll have you. I mean it okay, so let go on that same topic, Marvel. I mean, what do we release this year? We had X-Men 97, Echo. What else did we release this year? Or well, last year, I guess now. We had What If Season 3. Be on the lookout for that. We haven't discussed that. I won't dive into that because we're gonna have an episode on that.
It's the biggest movie of the year too, but you're not counting that for some reason. I don't understand.
Because Disney, first off, that was
already
like
$1 billion.
It did. But that was Ryan Reynolds doing to him. What is it that Marvel did besides say yes, we'll make this movie?
You really think Ryan Reynolds wrote that entire freaking script? I mean, I don't get me wrong. I get the Reynolds stands. They worship at his altar, but to say Marvel Studios had no input and no design and creation in that movie.
I mean, Kevin Feige told him no cocaine. So.
For Marvel.
I mean, but even if you broke down Deadpool and Wolverine, what was the storyline? Like, I mean, Sam's the biggest critic of fan justice. I mean, fuck, Deadpool and Wolverine. They fucking did that in a little hospital cup and said, "Here's your sample." Like that's what they fed you.
It was absolutely a fan favor. Absolutely.
And
and it reset every mistake that they had made the last 3 years.
It played with it. It literally did what comic books do.
The last mistake they made the last 3 years. It's ironic for you to say that, considering I was just shitting on Marvel.
Every mistake that they made, some of the mistakes weren't their own. Like they couldn't predict that Jonathan Majors was, going to end up in the situation that he was in and that they were going to have to go a different direction. So they had to change up the King the Conqueror thing because he did so damn good at that role that replacing him was going to be impossible. So they had to pivot.
Where did Deadpool Wolverine change into King the Conqueror?
I mean, it's resetting the timeline. Essentially, they're giving him permission to reset the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So they can go back and change anything that they want. And I'm thinking that's the direction they're going to end up going with it.
So then what do they do with Loki now?
Who cares?
Loki's sitting there at the end of time holding the timeline.
There's so many multiverse. I mean, it just literally they can do whatever they want. It's wide open.
Nope. I think Deadpool Wolverine was good, but at the same time too, that was the fan of fan projects ever. I mean,
it was a fan favor.
What's
it was
wrong
a
with
fan
that?
favor
How's
that
that a bad
created
thing?
the biggest pivot that
Hold
they
on.
possibly could have.
How are you going to say this? First off, you're going to say how is it a bad thing?
Yeah.
When Sam, the last 3 months, every time, especially when it was Mufasa, that was fan service. Ain't nobody asked you for a prequel to lie.
Mufasa was garbage.
The movie was garbage.
Garbage.
Guess what? Didn't fall asleep during Deadpool. Definitely fell asleep during Mufasa.
Guy next to me passed out during the movie. His wife was like, "I'm sorry, he's so loud."
I'm just saying, how can we sit here on this show and say fan service is
sleep at the
okay?
movies. Besides that,
but then shit on fan service at the same time.
It was fan service with a purpose.
She wasn't. Okay, I'm going to
can
do
tell you-
something that I'm going to do
let me-
something.
let me explain. So there is assumption fan service, and then there is actual fans asking for that service. Deadpool delivered stuff we've been asking for. We wanted to see. Nobody asked for anything Mufasa gave. Nothing. They assumed we wanted that, and they played into that assumption. So there is a difference between how you deliver fan service material.
David, did you see Mufasa yet?
Hell no, I'm not going to see Mufasa.
Yeah.
My opinion,
It's a
if
pretty
you
good movie.
haven't seen Mufasa, you should wait till it's on streaming.
I
And
will.
make sure you have your blankie and pillow.
Oh,
I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that. I don't think it's worth going to the theaters for, but I don't think
you
it's
gave
a
it
bad
like
movie.
a 7. That's like
Wow.
a 12 for
You
anyone
did.
else,
You did
dude.
give it a
Wow.
high
Yeah.
ranking.
That's like a 12 for
Yeah.
anyone else. You gave it a
Hey,
7.
that movie.
Kevin
It was a
says
good
it
movie.
sounds like Mufasa didn't do service for any fans.
Except Lewis. Lewis, the big fan of Mufasa. Big
Did your kids
Mufasa
like
guy.
it?
The kids loved Mufasa. They walked out singing that damn bye-bye song.
Okay, here. Kevin says, couldn't Dr. Doom come into the MCU without Deadpool? Yes.
Of course.
But they're pivoting that. It seems like they're pivoting the storyline
They've all-
because they put all of their money in the King Dynasty.
Correct.
RDJ.
Well, now it's switching to RDJ because we no longer have the King Dynasty laid out in front of us.
So we get a new baddie, and
We're
we get
getting a
to
new baddie.
retcon and reset some shit. That's just kind of how you just.
And that's
pivot
how
and
you
move
use Deadpool.
Deadpool was great.
on. It
Thank you,
was.
Marvel.
It was. I mean, it was a good movie. I'm not saying
So
it
wait,
wasn't.
Are you saying Mufasa is a better movie than Deadpool?
No.
Are you even?
What
You
I'm
actually
saying
had
is,
to
You
think
had
about
to
that.
think about
You
it.
had to actually think about that.
well,
for a
no.
second?
I had to think about why that question was coming out. I was like, did I make it seem that way? No, I don't think it's better than Deadpool. I'm just saying the biggest trophy in Marvel's trophy case right now comes from a trophy that, for the most part, was already a solid win.
WandaVision.
And we now what? Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Big trophy.
WandaVision was good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like Deadpool Wolverine was a free win for
Okay.
Marvel coming into Disney.
Okay.
So that one, I don't think you could chalk up. It
So
wasn't
was
a
Inside
start to
Out too,
finish
then, if you're going to
project.
say that.
All right, no. See, I
Inside Out 2 is a
get
fan
what
service
Lewis
as
is
well.
doing here. It's like, okay, the Lakers picked up one of the best basketball players ever, and then they win the championship.
Oh, don't say LeBron.
And
Yeah.
you don't give the
Oh.
credit to the Lakers, right? They get no credit, right? Because they invested into a great player to get them a championship. That's what Marvel did. We took some of the best stuff that Fox did, brought over all of the talent, brought over Ryan, brought them into the family, won another championship with the $1 billion blockbuster hit and stuff.
And
you're
gave
gonna
us
shit on the
all the
franchise?
Deadpool and Wolverine variants that we could ever want.
I mean, it's an all-star franchise. So what? We don't get credit because it's an all-star franchise?
Okay, so if
I'm not saying you
Mufasa
can't
was a 7, Kevin wants to know what you gave Deadpool and Wolverine.
What did I give Deadpool Wolverine? I think I gave it like an 8 or 9.
And why are you talking shit on the internet?
Clowning Marvel for what? They came out with one of the best.
He's
superhero
not talking
movies.
shit. He's just saying that it's not thanks to Marvel.
What comic book studio outperformed Marvel last year?
Hey, who signed the check?
Hey, so I have a question for you, and I want your honest opinion. So I took the decast from Andy. So is this really not us, or is that the same thing you're saying?
Hold on. That went real personal there. But yes.
That's what you said. We're getting
hold
personal
on,
this year.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Hey. Right now,
This is
this
funny.
is what, 6 years in, 7 years in, and now like this is way established. The Wolverine Deadpool movie.
Mhm.
I'm not saying you can't get credit to Marvel. All I'm just saying is, if you took that out of the equation, what has Marvel really produced that was a home run for them this year? And the reason why you can't put that in the equation, that wasn't a start to finish project for them. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm not saying Marvel can't get credit for it. But at the same time,
But
for
you
the
are.
other projects that they started, made, and finished, none of them were putting up numbers like that.
So we're moving the goalposts. We're pushing it back. Like in order for me to get my point and to get my hate on, I have to push the goalposts and say, because they didn't start it, because they didn't birth Ryan Reynolds and catered him through his acting career, through Waiting and all the other shit movies he did, and Green Lantern, and did all of that and kissed his ass and massaged him and told him he's a good writer, and because Marvel didn't do all of that, we have to disqualify Deadpool and Wolverine from Marvel's last year content. So,
Brendy,
Yes.
I usually take my daughter to see every Marvel movie with me, PG-13, whatever is fine. I would not take. I have not let my daughter see Deadpool and Wolverine yet.
No.
I took my kids.
These kids are younger than Haley.
I took Ethan and Andrew to see it.
Did you get some looks?
Did they like it?
Did you get some looks?
They loved it.
Well, did you get
Absolutely.
some looks from like
Yeah.
people?
Yeah. Hey, y'all know me. People can judge me. Hey, you don't pay my bills. You don't sleep in my bed. I ain't give a fuck what you think about me. Like, y'all live your best life. I'm going to challenge it, but you live your best life.
Why didn't you take Emily?
Look at it. And she didn't want to go. She went to my sister's house that day.
Do you feel like it would have been appropriate for Emily to see?
Sure, she wants to watch it. I mean, but hold on. Before we get on the CPS route, Sam,
They say fuck
Get 'em,
116 times in that movie.
hold on.
I'm gonna let Sam
Before we
cook.
get before we get to
Here she
CPS,
goes. Oh my
Sam,
gosh, CPS.
It's not. No. Listen, if you're, it's not like you're having a
Here we
ball
go.
in the middle of Disneyland. So no, I just.
All right, go ahead, Sam.
I
You have the
just
floor.
think there are innuendos that are inappropriate for young children.
You know, like
And it's
every
your
single one?
responsibility as a parent to monitor that.
So you're calling. So basically, Sam's calling Lewis a bad father.
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't have
I'm just
done
over
it.
here.
I wouldn't. I didn't do it. I still wouldn't let Haley watch it because there are things that I want to protect her from.
Emily likes fan
That
service.
she doesn't need to know.
It's too far, Kevin. It's too far. All right. Oh, so okay, for me as a
Kevin
parent,
brings
I
it
tell
up.
him straight. I'm ready to send Kevin the link. For me as a parent, like I let him know this is a movie. Like, no, this is real. Don't say this to your friends. You know, I mean, they're gonna watch it with or without me, whether I like it or not. Not only that, they end up at one of their friends' house and their parents are just having it on. They're gonna eventually see it. So for me, it's like, you know what? Let me expose this. Let me show you. Now, before everyone gets all aggressive, I'm not exposing them to everything. We're not watching Blood In, Blood Out on Thanksgiving dinner. I'm just saying there are movies that I'll expose them to and show them. Like, I'm not saying that they should do this stuff or like that, but let me expose them to it while I'm there with them. You know, the same with like drinking and smoking when they get to that age. Not right now. I don't want them walking around like the baby off of Roger Rabbit, where they're just smoking a cigar in my house. But like, I'm just saying, let me expose them to it.
I agree
feel
with
like
you.
Deadpool,
I'm not
I feel like
I-
Deadpool and Wolverine. I'll take to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Well, yes, they're cussing this and that, but I'm not gonna take them, like I said, to see Blood In, Blood Out. That's because that movie is too close to realism. As we're Deadpool and Wolverine, I feel like I've taught my kids enough that they realize this is a very fictional movie. Yes, the
Good
words
on
are real.
you.
I
Good on you,
cuss.
honestly. I mean, everyone does everything differently, and I completely value and respect your opinion. So, I mean,
Hey,
and
hey, full disclosure.
yeah,
The holiday that just passed, I hope there's no children on, our fictional friend, if you know what I mean? I would have exposed that years ago, but I can't because the Tiff said no. Nobody
Oh.
hear me out. Hear me out real quick before we
You
exchange
are
the
a
next
thief
sponsor.
of joy.
wait a minute. What are you trying to say? What are you talking
You
about?
really calling Santa out? Are you fucking serious?
Hey, let me
Are
ask
we
you this.
really that show? Okay.
Full transparency. Okay. And this is that show for it. If Tiff was to go mess around with a dude, I am expected to get mad, right? But you want me one time a year, all my hard work all year to give some other man credit to give my kids gifts? Nah, I'm not about that.
Lump of coal.
Mm-mm.
Lump of fucking coal.
Yeah. I mean, come on now.
I don't disagree with you.
It's not that often when Sam is speechless. So this is
Lou, you and I have different conversations, but we come to the same conclusion. So, like, I can't just let my kids going off believing like there's a white man that breaks into our house and gives presents, like I'm some bad father and stuff here. And like, so I get it. Like, no, it gets spoiled a little bit early in my house. Like, I'll be honest, Elf on the Shelf, he came up missing. He will never show up again. Ransom note everything. Mm-hmm. Body parts, like he's gone. Like, bye.
Yeah. You were a thief of joy.
What's that about? Give them joy all the time. We made joy happen daily. We just went to Subway for dinner. It was joy in their face. They were loving it.
Brandy says children deserve honesty. They do. I agree. I completely agree.
I mean, my 8-year-old figured it out at church, so.
Hey,
Christopher. What?
I mean, here's the deal. I agree with this. Sorry, buddy. Would you rather know that it was actually your parents, their money who got you the thing that you want? Or do you really want to believe like once a year, I have to be good all year long to maybe get this one thing? So I'd rather know the source. If it's my dad, I'm milking my dad all year long and stuff. Hey, summertime, new thing. I want a new ask. And so I ain't waiting for Christmas. So it's not a thief of joy. You're really empowering these kids to be like, this is the money well. This is where all your stuff comes.
My view on empowerment is different because I think that by giving them something magic to believe in, you're giving them the ability to believe in things that they can't see, like empowerment in themselves and God, in my opinion, because I know not everybody believes in God. Like. And other things that you can't see.
I mean, you got a mild point there, and I agree with most of it. But at the same time, too, these let's take God for an instance. Full transparency for anybody here. We're gonna talk about anything on this show. If you don't like it,
Santa now God. What the
change the channel.
I'm just saying. I feel like those things though. It's giving them a positive belief. There's no gift, stuff like that. Saying, hey, you should believe in this fat guy because he gives you free toys.
Yep.
Really? Explain that one. What happens if a fat guy at the park gives my? What if a fat guy at the park gives my kid toys? What am I supposed to say then? Not say ho ho ho. No, absolutely not. I'm just saying. But let's hear more from our sponsor before we get too crazy off the.
Hold on, before you go, hold on. I just want to piggyback on what he says. Okay, what you're doing, Sam, is you're making your kids doing good stuff transactional. They do good stuff to get good stuff from a fat, jolly.
But that's the thing is,
it's transactional.
My kid gets positive reinforcement all year, not just at Christmas.
So will your kids be happy if they got nothing and they've been good all year and stuff?
Yeah. Probably.
Or are they gonna? No, come on, let's be real. We're teaching our kids to be transactional about doing and just being good in life and stuff versus just doing it because it's the right thing to do, doing it because it's a good thing to do, doing it because it's something that you help. Don't bully someone, help your neighbor, do all that stuff versus I get toys because I've been good all year and stuff like that. So, and with that said, I am part of the hypocrisy group. I when my kids were younger, they believed in Santa. Period. So it is what it is.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, they get one gift. They get one gift from the big guy.
Jesus.
It's usually pajamas.
Yes, it does, Chris. Yes, it does.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Well, let's hear more from our sponsor, shall we?
Yeah.
Hey fam, what scavenger hunt are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know Where in the Park? Because we do.
We do. So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it. And you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game We're in the park right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers, as we are, it's a fun, challenging even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
still
this
a
in
challenge.
the bag. Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah,
them
really
out.
they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
It'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and
yeah.
all that good stuff.
East
SeaWorld.
Coast, West Coast, and they're
Yes.
continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate We're in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some We're in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
We enjoy. I don't know why I was about to hit with the intro. Hey, welcome to the Mad Tea Party. We appreciate We're in the Park. We get the chance to play them at the SeaWorld Park because I went through a nasty divorce last year with Disney and their Magic Keys. So we get to rock and party on with the SeaWorld We're in the Park cards. So I got a question for everybody that's watching. We have 189 people. Do you want to talk parks? Oh,
let's do it.
All right. Do you want to talk parks or movies? Because me and Sean had a very interesting, dark conversation a few months ago that I think would be interesting to bring up here on the show. But I want to hear from everyone in the comments.
We have a lot of
Parks or
conversations. I can only imagine what that is.
Parks or
Well, did you read
movies? Let us know in the comments.
Did you read your text? I sent everybody a text right now.
Oh, yeah, that's too much.
Oh my god.
What the hell, man?
Lewis.
So me and Sean have a theory that one of our Disney princesses was never alive.
What the?
So yeah, parks, movies. So far we got 2 for parks.
Christopher Mormon, that's how I'm going to keep saying that now. Loves SeaWorld.
I love. Do you think whales' blowholes are wet? Which blowhole?
I can't.
Kyrie Martinez. Honestly, I want to see Lou's perspective on both. Yeah.
All right, cue it
Got
up.
some Lou fans in the crowd.
You asked for it.
You asked. So we'll start with parks.
Let's do it.
And so recently we've had 2 new attractions open up at both parks. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. No hate on the ride. I think I was a firm convert of the ride, but I am not a believer of the system, because that ride right now has seen more downtime than Star Wars Rise of the Repairs.
Hot take, Kevin. Kevin says actually most of them were never really alive. Hot take, Kevin.
Valid point. Well, there was one that may have. Never mind. I won't go down that route yet. But Tiana's Bayou Adventure. What the fuck is going on with that ride system? Not the ride itself. I'm a firm believer that the storyline of the ride is okay. I think the animatronics are really well done. If you heard me back in June, I was a full-blown convert. I'm a huge Splash Mountain enthusiast, but I think Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the ride, the theming, the music, it all hits on all cylinders. But Disney did it again. Puts in an attraction and sees more downtime than anything else. Like, that ride goes down more than... Never mind, I can't use that word here on the live show.
Jeez.
More than a person's... Never mind. It goes down a lot. I gotta be conscious a little
More
bit.
than someone
I don't know
you'd
who's-
find in the Tenderloin district.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
No, you missed a perfect Bob Chapek and Disney stock joke right there.
Oh,
Man.
Just saying.
Oh.
It's okay. Missed opportunity like D23. You know?
Oh my God. Put the shovels in the dirt. Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah. Show me shovels in the dirt and I'll shut up. Show me them. Hell, Big Thunder Mountain's barely closing down for them to rip out the rivers of America over in Florida. Hey, and first off, let's switch up on parks. What the hell is Florida whining about the rivers of America? That's a damn lake over there. Y'all have like 2 rivers that whole river, man, that thing is massive. And people that have been posting videos, guess what? Those rivers are dead. Ain't nobody riding those rivers. No one rides the boat that often. And Floridians want to cry. Don't take that from us. We'll ride it. You know, the old saying goes, if you don't use it, you lose it. And y'all ain't using that over there.
Do we even need to be here? Just let Lewis talk. I think we can just let him cook.
I'm just saying. Everyone's so mad. Don't take our rivers. Well, go on it. I mean, look at Disney. Man, them canoe people at Disneyland, half those canoe people are doing more of the work than the fans. They're like, oh, you really want us to work on this ride? Yeah. Put your arms out and row. But we're right. Hey.
Anything, huh?
Each your own. Oh, man.
Who's that? Brandy? Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
What's your guys' thoughts? Tiana.
No, what? You just said about 20 things. What, our thoughts on
which topic?
This is what happens when y'all let me just stew on this shit for like 3 months.
It's your
So do you want
Don't
to?
worry.
Okay, are we talking about Tiana's or are we talking about Rivers of America?
Let's start with Tiana's. I'll slow down. I'm sorry.
All right.
Shit happens. Sorry. I mean, it's gonna be okay.
Kevin says alligator and bear entryways in Florida theme parks should be reduced.
Wow. What? I'm sorry, Chris.
If you don't use it or lose it, well, I'm screwed. That's what Christopher Mormon says. I know you said Mowerman, but I'm gonna go with Mormon still. I just like it better.
Hold
so
on.
we're gonna leave it at that.
Hold on. So you're okay with the fact that Tiana's ride plays Splash Mountain?
Yep.
Yep.
God, next question. Yep. Fuck Splash Mountain and its racist history, historical past, and everything else. So yeah. Now, next question.
Yeah.
Unless you want to deep dive into that.
No. I feel like we've
dived into that like 1,000 times already.
Yeah. Out of respect for the viewers, if you have not checked out that episode, there was an episode where we went back and forth on that. I don't want to answer the question though. Am I okay with it? No, because I was a fan of the ride. But at the same time, if you've watched any of our previous episodes, I understand all the reasoning behind it. But as just a fan of the ride, it does suck. But I think Tiana's they put the magic in. They didn't put the equipment in because it keeps breaking down, but the magic is there. You know, the model looks better than the ride, but
is it really breaking down that much?
I mean, on the app daily, I'm checking. Obviously, I'm 2 hours away, so I'm in the park. For those that want to get on my ass about that, but on the app,
He just
on the
sits and
daily,
scrolls the app.
I do, because I mean, it was working fine before, and now it's break. The thing is, though, is they put too much good technology in an old ride system. Jesus, I'm sorry, Christopher. Sean, you got to change.
I don't disagree
with my guy.
Look, I don't disagree with your take. I mean, here's the deal. I would be frustrated if any of the rides or attractions break down often stuff. So for me, it's nothing to do with Tiana. It's just the fact of why the hell is this ride breaking down all the time? Like, what are we shortcutting? We being cheap on stuff? Like, what's going on?
Yep. Well, Rise of the Repairs. That ride, I mean, yearly. It's like a bad advent calendar. Hey, what's going out this month? That doesn't work no more. That doesn't work no more. Like, it's just, man.
I had the same issue with the Haunted Mansion. Every time I went for a lot of years, it was always closed down for some reason.
Yep.
So why do you think it's happening, Lou? Why do you think
That's-
like what do you think is the issue?
I think they're rushing projects. I think they are rushing projects just to get them out. There's this giant gap from concept art 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 10 concept arts before they finally break ground. And all of a sudden they break ground and they are just flying through that shit. Like, what happened? That I think they are trying too hard to create technology that is very advanced, but not advanced to have sometimes 18 hours of wear and tear on a daily basis. I mean, think about it. Why do you think Small World works so well? It's basic mechanics. You have little motors that do the same, glitch every split second of the day, and it's water boats. Simple, easy, old, remedial technology.
Thank you,
Now
Bob
they're like,
Gurr.
oh, we have RF. Fuck Bob Gurr. Anyway.
Oh, come on.
You have RFD. Oh, they scan it, and when the scan hits it, you get your own scene. Stop. Keep it practical. We even say that about movies. Practical is way better than just shoving CGI down our throat.
Yeah.
Yes, it's more expensive sometimes, but practical just works. Look at Guardians of the Galaxy, the Tower of Terror. Simple, basic ride features, and people gobble that ride up. You know what ride they don't gobble up? Spider-Man.
So are we saying that we're using technology too quickly before it's fully developed?
I think so. And I agree with what Kevin said. That there are characters in Small World that also stop moving. There's just more of them, so it's not as noticeable. Absolutely agree. I don't disagree with that. And you're right. But when your main figure in the climb tower is Tiana and she's not moving, what else do you look at? And not only that, it's the main thing, and it's brand new, and it's not working.
Well, you can just pretend you're on Everest, right? With the Eddie that doesn't move either, so it's the same kind of thing.
So
right?
I would almost kind of agree if this isn't par for the course. Disney attractions break down. They service millions and millions of people, hours, 20. I mean, their attractions do break down. That's just a given. So I mean, I guess Tiani's ride is performing how all the other attractions are there, and it's brand new to out the gate and stuff. So I mean, this is what Disney does. They push the envelope. I would never ever tell them to slow down on being innovative and technology forward.
They almost have to be, because Epic Universe is kicking their ass. But
yeah, it got them to where they are.
I agree with Kyrie though. They don't care as long as they're getting money. That's the thing, is like we have these complaints and people are still going to go to the parks.
Yep.
Hey,
and give them money.
Hey, shout out to is it Orange Grove 55, Sean? Is that what the name was?
Yeah.
That was on last week?
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago. They had a segment that they posted on their Instagram. If you're not following them, check them out. They had a segment that they were sharing. Hey, prices are going up, but they shared what we shared. Before, the prices used to go up. The entertainment, the magic, the rides, that went up. Today, it's the prices go up, and it's the same thing. You're not getting much more. You're getting less reservations. Hell, now everyone is scarce because the hotel tickets are slimming down. That's a conversation for a later time. But that's what it's become. Is Disney is, and I don't want to say they're about the money, because I think it's more of they were forced to be about the money. Right now, the stocks are slowly climbing back up. But I think right now they don't want to be about the money. But unfortunately, they built an empire where it's like, no, we damn need that money, because if not, we are shit out of luck. So I don't think they want to be about the money, but they are being forced into a corner, whether it's unionizing, all that shit. Like, you have a lot.
Let's be honest, though. We've had this discussion many times before on all of our different shows. The Walt Disney Company is still a business. They are in the business of making money. That's the bottom line. And just like Kyrie said, and like Sam said, until people stop coming and refuse to do it, and refuse to go and refuse to renew your passes, they don't really care. And it's a business. It's a business. Walmart's a business. Target's a business. In-N-Out's a business. people bitch and complain that the price of a double goes up. You're all still fucking going there. The lines around the corner every time you go to In-N-Out. It's just business.
Speaking of, can we go to In-N-Out when I come back?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, look at this. We again, we're singing the same tune. We've all done this. I did my rant about this. I mean, if Disney could literally put
No, I'm not. So, Christopher.
Are you Jesus?
Are you my mom?
Oh.
Go ahead, David. I'm sorry.
I mean, Disney know it's business. There's this thing called price tolerance and stuff. They know that if they charge $5,000 for a ticket, they'll get some people buying that, but it will significantly impact them to the point where it forces them to change. Like, okay, $5,000 is way too much money for us to be charging for park entry and stuff. What they're doing now is they're doing these incremental climbs, and they're not seeing that pullback to where they need to make adjustments. So why should they?
Jen
it's
has
good for stock. As a stockholder, that's good for me. That means more profit for me.
People keep paying the rising prices. They're still having decent park attendance. And Jen has a good point here. She said that's what has happened with APs. They don't need them when others are paying for everything. So like, why offer as many annual passes when you can fill that spot with theme park goers who are going to pay full price for everything that day?
So, and I hear, and I don't disagree with you saying at all. But I also think though, we're only filling it at the ticket prices. Before, you could sit there and charge a decent price of the tickets, still charge high on merch, still charge high on food, all that. Now, like, you're gutting some people right at tickets that, guess what? It's not paying it back inside the parks. I mean, now you're seeing Disney stores offer hella deals. Buy two, get one free. They're doing the Knott's deals where it's like, hey, if you spend more than $50, you get that for $12. Now, the merch side of it, where they're still burning money, because guess what? If that merch doesn't sell, it goes to their cast member stores. Once that sells, they're selling it for their price. I mean, that's another problem, though. If they would stop, I mean, every time you turn around, there's a damn new Spirit jersey. And yes, they sell out, so to say. It's not true. You look at those cast member stores, and all of a sudden those cast member stores, the Christmas Spirit jersey that sold out, all of a sudden there's like 500 of them in there because guess what? They didn't sell out. They just didn't put more back on the racks in time for them to sell out. Or when your favorite social media person said, hey, they sold out, they restocked them right after. We talked about it before, that artificial scarcity. The ticket prices at the gates don't need to be astronomical, but Disney, going off what you guys said being a business, is trying to capitalize on that win right there. Hey, let us get the money we need at the gates, and then whatever you spend in the parks, that's just a bonus. Where before, it would be blanketed across the entire platform, tickets, food, merch, all that. Now, you're getting gutted right there. They're getting theirs before you get yours, and that's all there is to it. But at the same time, too, give us something worth paying for. What are you confused on, Sean?
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking, and I'm adding things up in my head, and everyone bitches and complains that Disneyland, Walt Disney World prices are so expensive. 3 people can go to Disneyland for the price of 1 Taylor Swift ticket, but that's okay. So, what's the difference there? Why is I don't understand. For 3 hours of entertainment, you can go all day for 3 people for the same price. But Taylor Swift is, and I like Taylor Swift, but she's this amazing person and does no wrong, but can charge astronomical prices.
Thanks,
I mean,
Chris.
all these different, I mean, I don't know. I still support the fact that Disney is a business and needs to make money. And that's what we're doing. But it's,
no, you bring up a good point.
I know
you really do. But I think at the same time, too, is Taylor Swift doing her concert, charging whatever the fuck she's charging for whatever music she sings, is all right. That's the starting rate. Boom, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Disney, it'd be like if you all of a sudden diapers were to go crazy expensive. People know that it's what they bring them. Like, why are you charging so much for this? As we're like the Taylor Swift concerts, that's starting in at a jump price. Hey, boom, that's your start. That right now in the era we live in, every motherfucker, ourselves included, is trying to become a podcaster and YouTuber. So there's so much data out there showing in the last 5 years that Disney has jumped a lot. That's why. Not that it's bad or good, or yes, I mean, but at the same time too, it's you would know what you were getting, and you knew. I think the biggest, hardest part is you're not getting what you used to 5 years ago for these price hikes.
Sure, but
less parades, less entertainment, food options are pretty vague. I mean,
we go back to the same comment until we stop going and it's 80% capacity in the park. Reservations aren't being filled. Reservations aren't being sold out every day. It's going to continue. It's going to continue forever. Every year when the price gets high, when the prices go up on KTLA News down in Los Angeles, it says, "Oh my God, boycott Disney." Bullshit. Everyone's still going to go. They sell passes for like 2 days because they sell out so quickly. People are going to continue to buy them. They're going to continue to go until everyone stops doing it, which will never, ever happen. It's going to be the same thing forever because prices raise on everything, just not as drastic. If you really want to,
I think they are cracking. Not to cut you off there, but I think they're cracking. Think about it. This SoCal pass now is for 6 months. This is the longest that pass has been available. 6 months. And that's 3 tickets. You can get 3 days for like $167 for all 3 days.
They're not cracking. They sold out today. They never sell they never sell 1 day park tickets sell out. They sold out today, the day we're recording this on the 6th of January. They were completely sold out you could not buy a ticket to go to Disneyland today. That's how busy it was. There's no problem. They're going to continue to make their fucking money.
That's
good for them because that's what they're here for.
But that's 1 day. But the fact that this SoCal ticket is available for 6 months at a discounted rate, that's them trying to fill the park. If it was bursting the seams, they wouldn't offer a discounted ticket. They don't need to.
Here's what Kevin just said. I don't mind paying big money today knowing they'll reinvest it to make my next visit better. When they stop reinvesting, people will stop going, but they'll never actually stop reinvesting.
No, they won't.
Right.
I mean, to a lot of people, just to your credit, the original topic that you talked about, like Tiana's Bayou and stuff, for a lot of people, that didn't exist like 5 years ago. And now that the prices are a little higher than it was 5 years ago, they look at that and they ride and have those experiences with their family and stuff. They think it's worth it, and they'll probably come back in another 5 years or so. I mean, it's different when you're like in the cult of personality, right? We're podcasters that are Disney fans, and we see the minute changes, all of that stuff, and then we have an opinion about it. You know, we can critique it and stuff like, okay, I see you raise your prices, but as almost a expert fan, I don't really see the big payoff and stuff. But your average goer of the park and stuff, I bet you they do. They have a new experience every time they go.
Kyrie, I have a question for you then. You said you still don't feel like the rides are worth the money. Do you still go to the parks?
Well, we're waiting for that answer. I don't go to the parks anymore.
You're done with the parks?
Can I address a comment really quick off topic?
Sure.
I'm going to go with this one. That says, Pocahontas is the hottest of all lead female characters. Yeah, well, she was based off of a 9-year-old girl, so.
Yeah. You like the 10-year-old children? Okay.
I feel like that was like you really wanted to like address that personally.
I did.
Yeah.
Haven't been since July of 2023. Okay. Then Kyrie's standing on business.
Yeah.
David, you shared that you know every time you go on Haunted Mansion has been down, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I feel disgusting. Well,
yes. In the movie, she plays. In the movie, she's older, but it's based off of the real story where she was taken and forced to be a wife to John Smith at 9 years old. And
was
there
it
you
based on
go.
a real story? Because
100%.
Skip the rides. Play Where in the Park game.
Play Where in the Park. That is for
Absolutely.
real.
Absolutely.
All right.
For the funnel cakes and cheese fries.
We got one last.
What's the Haunted Mansion question you had for me?
Oh, yeah. So what happens when Tiana becomes that for everybody right now? I agree with Kevin when they stop reinvesting, but I think right now they are investing in things that are less and less. Yes, it's still reinvesting, but what happens when it becomes less and less? We've talked about on Imagine That, the lack of Imagineering that went into both Avengers Campus and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Beautiful art pieces, but like, how are you going all in on your reinvestment? Or are you just giving them enough, going back to the Imagineering story, or are you just doing enough where they're like, hey, they'll get it? Because Rise of the Repairs, broken. Mickey and Minnie's, I mean, not down all the time, but down more than the rides that have been there for 70 years. What else? Spider-Man, down very often. Cars, I mean, the ratio for that ride to go down is high. If it's during the summer, that ride goes down consistently because the ride wasn't built to withstand the heat here in California. Is that Disney's fault? No. But the reinvestment into the parks the last 10 to 15 years has gotten less and less and less every time around. And then they keep throwing these things that they hope we just like around, like your after hour stuff. I mean, yes, Oogie Boogie has sold out, but they have stretched the dates out so far that August you can get it there for like $120. So yes, it's very affordable. Tickets are also very limited. But we know plenty of our friends that are YouTubers, a few of them have shared, no, I'm not going back this year because there's nothing new. Oh, you get a new character. And then even the characters are becoming less and less, where it's just like, that's what you went with. So I agree. They'll never stop reinvesting, but it's different when you buy a Ferrari engine versus like a Wish engine. Yes, it's still an engine, but what's the longevity of it? And I think right now the reinvestments are, hey, we'll give them just enough to cover us, and then we'll put the rest wherever we need to put it.
The
Does it work in
answer to your
business? Sure.
question, though, Lou, is it is up to the tolerance of the people that are going to the parks. So until the mass of people stop going or stop accepting less, they're accepting less. That's the thing.
I'll tell you right now, Disney is nowhere near the top tier of where they're going to see the pullback as far as prices go. And I say this in this sense of the word, and something that everyone can relate to: fast food, right? McDonald's. I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 people can make a better hamburger than McDonald's, right? But McDonald's sells something. They sell the experience dream to children to where they see the golden arches. They want that. Disney is the king. There is no one closer to selling that experience, regardless of, I mean, you tell a kid we're taking you to Disneyland as a birthday or Christmas present and stuff, tears literally come down their face because what they built up in their head and stuff, that's what Disney put there. They're excellent at that marketing. And then they go there and they don't get to ride Tiani's Bayou, but guess what? They get to experience all the other stuff. It's so they're not near that pricing point. Like, honestly, I think people like McDonald's would go the way of Toys R Us if they started charging $20 for their burgers, because people are like, yeah, I can't do that. That's ridiculous. I'm nowhere. I'm getting what I'm not paying $20 for a Happy Meal and stuff. Disneyland is nowhere near their tolerance threshold for ticket prices. They'll continue to go up and they'll continue to trug along, and they'll introduce some things here and there, pieces and stuff. But they're not going to make these drastic changes.
They'll give you just enough to think it's worth it.
And they're never going to change. Why change that model? That model works. That model makes billions and billions of dollars every year.
And it keeps giving people things to talk about, so it keeps them relevant in the media.
More people leave.
We're having a conversation about Disney right now.
Yeah, more people leave.
I hope so. It's a Disney podcast. I hope so.
I'm just saying, we're giving them coverage.
Now we're Theme Parks Around the World podcast.
Christopher has a question there. What's everyone's favorite 90s Disney movie?
Aladdin.
Goofy movie, I'll say.
It's between Lion King and Goofy movie.
Yeah. There's a lot in the 90s. So I mean, that's the golden era right there. That's Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin.
Did Aladdin come out in the
they're all the 90s.
Yeah. Aladdin was 91. Actually, Mermaid is not. Mermaid is 89.
89, you're right. I'm sorry.
Is it really?
Yeah. It was October of 89.
Aladdin is the correct answer, Kevin.
I'm gonna go Lion King. I think Lion King was
Lion King is
tight.
fucking solid.
Lion
That-
King
yeah,
did
that's a good
something.
movie.
It changed.
I mean,
Goofy movies
I
just
want to go on a magic carpet ride.
Yeah.
like Goofy movie's good. I can see myself watching it, but like I gotta base it off of which one could I watch over and over of and never get tired of. I feel like Lion King's one that I could rewatch over and over. Goofy movie, I enjoy it, but once I watch it, I can go a few months without having to watch it again.
Sure. Yeah.
Great music, great story, but yeah, that's a damn good question.
Yeah.
Who wrote
Thanks for the
that?
question.
Who shared that?
Christopher Mormon. Mowerman. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not Mormon.
Oh,
From
No.
Salt Lake, Utah.
So-
All right, Chris.
We're gonna, Chris, you're one step ahead of us. We're gonna hear from our last sponsor. Then we're gonna open it up for what we used to call our unbirthday request and bring in some of that heat. Bring in some of those controversial questions. Bring in whatever questions you got, and let's see the Tea Party
God.
get a little hasty on them.
Well, Emperor's New Groove is good too.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? What about Disney characters like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thieves? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and I believe clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there and it's fantastic. Do you like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right. If you also like Walt's Apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody. We appreciate you.
That wonderful voice of Kevin's.
Yes.
We appreciate Sunken City Design.
Did you
This
just say you
guy-
appreciate your own brand?
I was trying not to be like, it was, yeah, it's very odd coming back from the Sunken City Design ad. I'm like, yeah, we appreciate them. And just
Okay,
like,
well,
Saying, gosh,
then
Walt's
let-
Apartment podcast is just great. That's
Well,
that's
let
weird
one
to
of
say.
us let one of us do it then. I'll say we love Sunken City Design.
Oh, we love them.
you son
Love
of a
it.
bitch.
I just want to hug Sunken City so much.
Oh, yeah.
Do not kick me out.
Let's
Ooh.
go. So
Oh,
let's get some
No,
spicy questions. Some Louis.
Let's
Do you have
see.
any
Spicy questions. No.
to kick
Don't
this
open it
off?
up that far.
All right, welcome to the Only
So-
Fish segment.
There we
Oh,
go.
look at it. That one guy's here. He said, we love
Oh.
you. Hi, brother.
Hi, Ducky.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Sean.
Hey, do you know the story of Wise Ducky?
I was so waiting.
Oh, no.
I was
no.
so waiting for,
I will-
for
I will
Josh to
never-
come back. I was waiting for Josh to come back on the show because I watched, like I said, I watched the episode last night, the Chris Brown show, and that's when we learned about Ducky. That Sam's nickname is Ducky for some
Stop.
reason. So Ducky,
Hey.
What is-
quack,
no.
quack, 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 quack.
But you know the story
All
of
of you.
Wise Ducky.
Shut up, Lewis.
No, let's hear it.
So I got
No, we're not
I got a
talking
late
about it.
night-
We're not talking about it on air.
no. Hold on, I'm not gonna go
We
into
don't
full
have to.
details.
We don't have
But
to.
I just remember-
Louis can.
Hey, I just remember getting a phone call late at night from Sam and her madre, and they went into the deep story about why it was called that.
We were
And I
drunk.
was dying,
Wait, what?
hella drunk. They were
Oh,
like, I
story
can't
time.
wait to see Yeah, they're like, I can't wait to see Snoopy in the Disneyland parks. I was like, wait a minute, what?
My
Come
mom
again? They're like, Back to the Future, a ride at Disneyland would be so epic.
did not say that. You're ridiculous.
That would be epic.
Okay, so this section is also joke time too. Christopher Mowerman wants to know, why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Because she'll let it go
Just
like
too
every
large.
other kid at Disney
Let it
does.
go. Oh, and then Disney's like, it's okay. Here's another.
So, hey,
That's
so I have
the
a
problem.
fan
They
theory.
got to charge so much to pay for all those goddamn balloons that the kids just let go.
So I have a fan theory about Moana. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh god, I'm gonna pay
All right.
for this.
She's dead.
So I don't think she was ever alive.
Yeah, come on.
What?
You can't. This was the conversation we had, and I didn't. We talked about it. I'm like, dude, you're fucking wrong.
This theory is based in what? Like,
Okay, so so his theory does make sense actually. So go ahead.
all
right. So in Moana 2,
Do we have to hear it? Moana never lived. Fact.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, Kevin.
All right, go on.
Ink and paper, yes, true.
So think of so she apparently dies, spoiler alert, at the end of the second one to become a demigod, right?
No.
But
No, that
as
happened.
a baby,
That happened.
as a baby, she was able to talk and manipulate water, and nobody else can see it, right? So she had these powers as a baby. Something tells me
She didn't have the powers. The ocean chose her and decided to work in her favor.
maybe because she was never alive to begin with. Maybe she came out not alive.
Then how did she grow?
Yeah. Yeah, Lou.
Hey, it was like
I
the
don't
Sixth
think
Sense,
she's
'cause
going to
like-
grow anymore.
How'd she
She's
get
like-
the crown of thorns?
So
Or whatever
wait,
they gave her.
all Disney cartoon characters that do some weird magical stuff is dead?
Well, no, I'm just basing this on the theory that she obviously died because she's a demigod now.
Well, she did die.
Yeah.
Watch it
It is still
happen.
there.
We
watched
saw
her
the
die.
movie. We watched
Nah,
it
nah.
We watched her die, and then her grandma came up and was like, "Oh, Moana."
and gave her demigod power to bring her
And
back.
then
what,
brought
Sean?
her, "Oh, Moana," something like that. Yeah,
Be a voice actor. Sean.
you
That
just-
was good.
I sure.
Yeah,
am.
that was great.
No, you had me believing you're the grandma.
Hey, fun
man.
fact. Did you guys know that the voice actor for Grandma is the same person that is Mama Odie? Do you guys know that?
Yes.
Oh, she's not.
Yeah, Jennifer Lewis.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you stalk her too?
Props to
She's
Jennifer
single?
Lou. J-Lu. She's awesome.
Thank you, Josh. Nailed it.
I'm just saying. I think Moana was dead to begin with.
No,
She was there. Yeah, that's the thing.
that makes a good point. She grew up in the first one. They say Moana, Moana, make way. I mean, they couldn't make way for a dead person.
No.
Maybe. Hey,
Everyone's just.
they believe in ants.
I might be Christopher. If I am, son, come home.
Hey, Christopher heard you. Hey, Christopher heard you sing. He's like, "That's my dad."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I remember this
That's
gentleman.
the last thing he
before-
remembers from his dad.
Before he went to go get milk, he used to sing me bedtime stories.
You should hear me sing freaking "You're Welcome." Nailed that shit.
Hey,
Do we have it on here?
Oh no, we don't.
Sean didn't.
Deep in
Hey,
the
Sean
archives.
didn't go out to get milk. Sean went out to get a Disney pass. That's what it is. It never came back.
He got.
I couldn't afford to come back.
He got swept up by Elizabeth Olsen on the way.
You gotta make
Yeah.
a life choice. Like,
He's like,
feed
I
my
could either be
family
a
or
dad.
go to Disney.
He's like, I could be a dad, or I could follow Elizabeth Olsen.
Hey, do you
everywhere
guys
she
want to
goes.
see? You guys want to see the coolest
Hey.
present I got for Christmas? You guys keep
And
talking.
then-
I'm gonna grab it.
Hey, now Sean has to make reservations to see his son. All right, we got a question from Kevin Davis. Do you think Pixar's Inside Out 2 is going to win at the Oscars for Best Animated Feature?
No, I think that Flow movie will because it won
No.
the Golden Globe last night.
Correct.
Here, check out this gift that I got.
Where the fuck
What
did you get
the
that? Who
heck?
got you that?
Friend
And
of
why
mine.
is there stains on it?
There's no stain. I've never even used it. So look at this. Check it out.
I
It's-
never used it.
that's the wrong person.
Not yet.
Why am I big?
So look, it's me and Scarlet Witch in a car as a pillow.
Why does Scarlet Witch have a man's body?
She does
What is-
not.
what the heck?
That's cool. Thank you, Madeline. Appreciate that gift. So
Okay.
Oh, hey, here's a Sam question right here. Since it's
calling my
Stupid Child
baby
movies.
All right.
All right, since it seems we're talking about movies now, it seems that to me that Disney is struggling to come up with original ideas now because they are making all these live action repeats. Go ahead, Sam. The floor is yours.
Nobody
loose.
wants
Cue-
live action repeats. Nobody wants them. Nobody asks for them. Nobody cares. Do they do okay on some of them? Sure. But we don't want them. And guess what? We don't want sequels to most of these movies either. Give us something new.
What happens when the new stuff sucks, though?
Like Wish?
Find better writers.
Hey,
No,
Wish
seriously.
has so much.
They tried.
Wish had so much.
They're also
fucking
making
potential.
animated sequels. Guess what? Nobody asked for most of those either.
Yeah, but
No,
one
I
of them
think it
was probably the biggest blockbuster of the year, which Inside Out 2 was probably.
Some of them, okay, that's the thing. They gave enough of a buffer for Inside Out 2 to where like the kids who connected with it are still like relatable. It's still relatable to them. If they were
But
to
I
have
also
given
think-
us Inside Out 2 10 years from now, it
So, all
wouldn't have
right, let me
But I
ask you
also
guys this then. You guys, I don't disagree about. I mean, the live actions are kind of weird and stuff, and no one asked for that and stuff. But here's the thing: how
Too much
many of you guys?
CGI.
I mean, we talk about like they need to stop making all these sequels and all this other stuff. But let me actually be honest, completely honest. When the new Toy Story comes out, are you going to go see it in theater?
Absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
Be honest.
But you went
You're
and
not
saw
gonna
Mufasa.
You're not going to
Lewis?
take your kids to go see the new Toy Story in
You
theater.
went and saw Mufasa, but you won't go see Toy Story 5?
Do you hate Forky?
You do, don't you?
Oh, Forky's not part of the movie. That motherfucker is a ripoff. It's only
What?
toys that come. Fuck Forky. I hate
Okay,
that
so
character.
do you hate Ducky and Bunny?
No, I don't hate Ducky and
You
Bunny.
hate Duke Kaboom? Do you hate Duke Kaboom?
No, I don't hate Duke because he's a
Do
toy.
you hate Bo Peep
Wait,
finding
why do
her?
you hate Forky? What the hell did he do to you?
No.
He got
no,
free tickets.
no.
for-
Oh, actually, okay. Oh, okay. Kevin, sold me out. So anyway.
Louis, would
hold
you
on.
have gone and seen Mufasa if you didn't get free tickets?
Yes, absolutely. We were already planning on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But no Toy
But
Story
that's-
5.
I mean,
Big Mufasa guy. Okay, all right.
hey, I didn't take them to see Toy Story 4 either. I waited till that shit came on DVD. I thought Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 was the perfect trilogy. Was
I
Toy
agree.
Story
I
4
completely agree with you.
acceptable? Was Toy
agree.
Story 4 acceptable? Yes. Did
Yeah.
I take them to see it? No, because I had no interest in it.
See?
It was I
Okay.
won't go see Toy Story 5.
Loose
I mean,
stadium
I'll
of
wait for it to
business.
be-
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, Inside Out 2 worked because Inside Out 1 was really solid. And not only that, I think the reason why Inside Out 2 had a lot of excitement going back to Inside Out is it wasn't butchered in the park. Like when Frozen 1 came out and made billions, even though it started off rough, all of a sudden Elsa's going down Main Street in the middle of fucking July. Let it snow. No. Let it cool off, you dumb idiot. Stay off of Main Street. You're a holiday character. Get off Main Street.
Why
Stop
is it why is it a holiday character? Because there's snow involved?
Yeah.
What makes
Why,
that
hey,
hard?
What's that
well,
making
hey,
a holiday?
why is Jack only out during Halloween? Why? Is it
Because
pumpkins?
it's literally
Because
Halloween
that's
and
literally
Christmas themed.
literally a holiday movie.
hey,
built around
Frozen
those
is
two
not a holiday
holidays.
movie.
It's a Christmas movie too.
How is Frozen a Christmas movie? There's not a goddamn Christmas tree in
It's
the
just snow. It's a winter movie.
just-
like
because it's cold. It's a Christmas movie.
There are places
hey.
in the world that are cold year round with snow year
Yep.
round.
And Southern
Christmas
California is not that.
according to Lewis.
Where does
Frozen
how
is
does
my
Southern
favorite
Cal-
holiday movie. In summer.
Fucking Kevin. I mean, no. How does Elsa going down Main Street in the middle of summer work for
It's a
storytelling?
Norwegian movie.
Doesn't matter. She's hot.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You say she's hot. She's an animated character. Go. Do you need some alone time with your pillow again?
Come on, you guys are gonna. Do we have to argue the fact that if Elsa's attractive or not?
The fact that you brought that up, I don't think I want to argue it. I mean, I just noticed you're crocheting Wanda doll in the background.
That's for Madeline too. She got me this for Christmas last year. She got me this last year. Got me the pillow this year.
Oh, that's saying
That
something.
was a strange.
I miss that crochet doll. Oh.
What's wrong with the doll? It's this Wanda. What?
Nothing right now. But if it goes missing,
If it's gone next week, we got questions.
She's all right, but I liked her sister more.
That's fair.
as you guys finish each other's sandwiches. I mean,
I mean, that's the
new
epic
animated
blonde versus brunette question.
She's not
I
brunette.
mean,
She's a redhead.
Elemental. What did you guys think of Elemental?
I thought Elemental was really
It was
good.
good. I liked it.
I liked Elemental.
Here's the thing. I think Disney has to make those remakes and those sequels and stuff so they can experiment with things.
Sean's not my dad.
The results are in.
Christopher, if he is, your siblings are all over that pillow.
Oh,
hey, Sean just turned into Scoutmaster Tony real quick for Chris.
Hey, but
Mr. Tony, is that you?
Hey, those remakes
recognize
and
that
those
doll.
sequels give Disney the ability to experiment and make original stuff. But the thing is, we as fans push back because we don't always like their original stuff. So, I mean, Wish is a testament to that.
It's not the entire movie. I mean,
it's a 9. Jesus.
Like, what's the other one that came out? Strange World? That was boring too.
That was, yeah.
So
Disney has some good. I mean, Coco was a good idea, and Encanto was
amazing.
Yeah. Encanto was decent. I mean, if you think they have more hits than they do misses, if we're really going to be honest, their misses have been these remakes and these terribly crafted CGI movies and origin stories of a talking lion that fell in love with the. I'm sorry, I don't want to spoil it because I'm sure you all haven't seen it yet. So
I spoiled it last time.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Really?
Like 3 days after it came out.
So we're going that route. That's crazy. Okay. All right, fair enough. I mean, Elemental.
Here, Josh
come on
said
now.
they have their hands in too many pockets to make anything good. Everything has been lacking. Star Wars, Disney, Marvel.
My guy.
I disagree.
Josh.
Tell that to their blockbuster numbers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I disagree. I think they're actually making a comeback. I think they've had, I think they're actually making a comeback.
To say Disney's making crap is saying the entire movie industry is just crap because
they own half
they've been
the
number one
studios.
for the past decade.
Well, I don't disagree with you, David. I think based on dollars, people are excited to see it. I do not disagree with you there. But when you look at it just for the movies, and this goes back to what we shared months ago, there's 3 types of Disney critics. There's the business critic. I forgot what I created. I came up with some cool little plan. It sounded smart at the time. It's probably dumb now. But anyway, there's like 3 levels of judging Disney. And I think it depends on where you're basing the movies being. Box office wise, yes, they're a hit. Story wise, come on now. Luca and Elemental. Luca is the boy version of Little Mermaid. Oh, I want to be part of your world and ride a scooter. Who cares? Elemental. Oh, it's a fox that loves a rabbit. It's the prey versus the predator. Oh, it's hot versus cold. Elemental is an Elements version, carbon copy.
I thought you liked Elemental.
I thought it was okay. I liked Elemental for the part really that was simply. I like the parts of Elemental that most people would have hated Elemental for, but since it didn't get the exposure and wasn't just shoved in your face, I liked it for that.
Think it was play-by-play like Zootopia?
Nah,
100%.
I don't think
Element
so.
had elements of fun in it.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Break down the movie. Oh, I'm a fire that wants to go to a new world and start a new beginning. I'm a rabbit that wants to be a cop and go to a new world, start a beginning.
It's a love story.
Yeah.
Yeah, between 2 opposites attracting, right? A prey and their predator attracting. The fox and the rabbit. Case closed. Tell me I'm lying. A whole new world where everyone gets together. Huh?
So they're all just ripoffs of The Little Mermaid.
No, Luca is. Luca is a ripoff of Little Mermaid. Elemental is a ripoff of Zootopia.
Just because it's a mermaid? It's a ripoff of Little Mermaid? Luca is?
You think about
There's
it.
just enough Shakira in both of them.
Hold on.
You can never get enough Shakira. Let's be real.
Luca, hey. I'm a sad little boy. I'm mad at my parents. I want to go to the surface and be part of your world. Oh, guess what? He didn't lose his voice, but he can't obviously he can't drive either. Watch Luca and then watch Little Mermaid. It's the same movie.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, Luca's
Once
trash
was enough.
Luca's a tough watch.
Yeah.
Elemental's great though.
I like Luca.
Yeah. Boring.
I only watched it once because I had to record an episode with Rachel.
I feel a lot of those movies.
On what podcast?
None of my kids.
Disology podcast.
All right, now it's my time to go. That's my cue.
And he kept combing his hair with forks.
Well, Lou.
See?
Yeah. Anyone else have any fun questions for us?
Drink.
I'm sober.
Wait, are you going
Oh,
sober this whole
hey,
year?
there's a good one right there.
I'm doing dry January.
Oh, I thought you were doing it for a whole year, like the New
Stinky
Year's
Lemire wants to
resolution.
know if
We'll
if
see.
we're all Disney experts. Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Well, absolutely.
We're certified.
100%. Yep.
I'm
Here,
certified.
hold on.
We just don't work. We just don't work for
Wait.
Disney. Wait, hit the button that says
Hold on.
our opinions
Here's
are
my
our own.
certification right there.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Everyone but
Probably. I should probably
When
slow
you,
that.
when you bring up
'cause-
Sam's old podcasts, we drink. That's funny.
we'd be fucking hammered if
Hey,
that was the
apparently
case.
we have an event.
What?
Indiana Wi-Fi. It's good.
Indiana Wi-Fi.
No,
What
no,
happened?
not Indiana
You just
Wi-Fi.
froze for a minute. What was
I
that?
was buffering my mouth because I was gonna say something not nice. There's
Oh,
still
because
200
this is not-
before.
Guess what? There's 240 people watching.
200.
And I gotta
So,
listen to your.
so obviously we haven't offended that many people tonight.
That's fair. I mean, it continuously goes up. as
Or
we-
they're
as we-
absolutely gonna cancel us when we get off of this right now.
It's possible. It's possible
At
too.
this
That's
point, we're
I mean,
going to just be canceled for all.
I've been doing this for 4.5
wanna
years.
tell
I
them-
think we're okay.
Do we want to tell them where to find this show next time, Lou?
Do we want to tell them who's
Yes.
number 3 on the Feed Spot Top Disney podcast of 2025?
Right, baby.
Does anyone want to
Hey.
know? Does anyone want to know?
25.
Huh?
25.
We are number 3,
We're currently number 3.
beating
what
Chip and
playlist?
Co. We're ahead of Chip and Co. I said it.
That's
I don't know
right.
how, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's go.
Coming for number 1.
Yeah, we were there for like a day, I think, but then it dropped down. But
Hey.
thank you, Feed Spot. I don't know how we got that rating, but we're gonna take it. We're gonna ride it all the way. We're the 2023.
Ooh, one
freaking-
has to go.
One's got to go.
Tarzan.
Ooh,
Sorry. Tarzan, Emperor's New Groove, Treasure. No.
Treasure Planet can go. Peace.
They can
Yeah.
all go.
Treasure Planet. Treasure.
Yeah. See ya. Tarzan's
Treasure
pretty
Planet.
good. Tarzan's a good
Those are
soundtrack.
awesome. You know, hey. Okay,
You
before
literally
I
just
answer,
listed movies I will never watch again.
hold on.
Treasure Planet.
You know what's crazy at this question?
I just love
Is think
Milo.
about it. These 4 movies are like Turning Red, Luca, Elemental. In 20 years, these are going to be those cult classics like these are. Because I love all these movies. I think these are all good in their own respective
Of course you
ways.
do. Of course you do.
That makes
Fuck you,
sense.
Sean.
Jen says, way to go. That one guy says Treasure Planet easy. Yeah. Kevin says, just keep Emperor's New Groove.
My God,
Stinky
it's
Lemur.
Stinky
This is my
Lemur.
favorite Disney podcast that I've ever seen. This is the first one I've ever seen. And I've only been watching like 10 minutes.
We'll take it. We'll
Thank you,
take it.
Stinky Lemur.
Stinky. We'll
We
take.
love
We'll
it.
take it.
Hey, to answer Austin. Hey, Austin. I know Austin. To answer this question though, if one has to go,
Took you all that time to figure out that you knew the
I gotta
person.
go. I gotta go. Atlantis. Atlantis.
That's a bad one too.
What's this
all
not a bad
horrible.
one?
They're
What?
horrible.
Treasure Planet is the most.
Tarzan
underrated
is
Disney.
trash.
Tarzan's
Hey,
good.
okay, so hold on.
Of those movies, Tarzan's good.
Tarzan's trash.
Treasure-
Man, I'm
You know what's-
sorry.
I love Atlantis.
I'm literally here for the
Hey.
Madd Hater. Oh,
That's right. Hey, but to be honest with you though,
Who the
all
fuck
4 of those movies.
Jackie.
I did like an hour ago.
Um, Treasure Planet. If we're talking about live action movies,
Hate you.
Treasure Planet would be one because nobody really watches the animated. Treasure Planet is one of those movies that would translate well to a live action movie.
If they
So
invest
Atlantis.
more money.
Is anyone?
If
I mean,
they
obviously,
invest- Because we get John Carter if we
Josh
don't.
is here for Lou, and Jen's here for Sam. Is anyone here for me and David, or we
Yeah,
just?
Son, your son's here. What are you talking about? Your son has been here this entire
He said,
show.
I'm not anymore. What about Jurassic Park?
Who's here for a blurred hole?
Yeah, who's here for the big guy? That's me.
No, if,
Yeah, I
if
think everybody.
Treasure Planet is a live remake, they could either get John Carter or they can make something really epic and good. So
Yep. I think Treasure Planet and Atlantis have probably the most potential to convert to live action and be better than the animated one because the fact I mean Atlantis. You get James Cameron to get rid of his boring Avatar project and convert over to Atlantis, you got something working there. I mean, he's basically doing that. He just doesn't want to say it.
Jurassic Park is the best movie of all time.
You know, it's a low bar though. Those
When did we
cartoons are
switch
trash.
companies here?
Well, according to Lewis, everything is just open game now. We're a Warner Brothers Universal Disney podcast.
Ah! Dad, I'm
So-
here for you. Just leave my pillows alone.
Hey, do you guys,
I
do you
just
guys think, do you guys think Disney would have done better with Harry Potter than Universal did?
No.
No.
Nope. Hell no.
All right.
No, I think Harry Potter would not have had that kind of dramatic. They would have been more kiddish for some reason. I just feel Harry.
But
Potter
also
would-
remember that a lot of the park engineers
I know they're all at Universal now.
at Universal started at Disney, didn't have the creative liberty that they wanted, and then moved over. So
yeah, they would have wizard
But what?
away.
Hold on.
Kyrie, is it Kyrie Curie?
Potter.
How do you say her? Is it Curie? Kyrie?
I think it's Kyrie.
Kyrie?
Oh, I know who that is. It's Kiri.
Kiri.
Curie?
I'm curious what you guys think about the narratives comment. What's that comment? What comment?
Yeah, did we
Did
miss
you
a
guys see
comment?
that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The comments are becoming hot right now. If you
Someone
posted
said
a Kiri-
Tarzan is
Oh, right here, I
trash,
got
but
you.
Phil Collins is the truth. Yes, I agree.
Here, I got you. So it says, I think instead of changing the characters to fit the narrative of today's world, they should make movies that are actually based around that are original if they do that.
Oh my god. How about just come out and just say woke? I mean, the narrative of today's world, it's very much coded as you just. That's what they do. They fit in what's going on in today's world, so people can see representation of themselves on the big screen.
Kevin said an entire land dedicated to an IP wasn't really a thing, so Disney probably would have just made a ride. Hot take, Kevin.
Well, thankfully, all the Imagineers now work for Universal, so that's good. So
Not all.
Epic Universe will be the biggest thing ever. Just ask anyone
Hey.
that's on the show called Imagine That, and it's yeah,
Or
That's-
extra magic hour.
right. Except me when I'm on there because I think it's gonna be cool, but I think y'all are still freaking out that Disney's not worried. I promise you that.
Disney
No,
should
but
be
hey,
worried.
Nah.
I think it will get Disney attention. I think they will.
Disney
pay
be like,
attention.
Disney be like, huh, that's cute. Watch this. Villains Land. Boom. They're back.
And then to go back to Lewis's previous point, everything will just be broken down when they open up their land.
Oh my gosh.
Because they're
So
rushing
you're saying
it. They're
nothing ever-
rushing it.
You're saying
They're-
nothing ever
no,
breaks
I'm
at Universal?
saying that
'Cause
they're rushing a response at Disney. Disney has not had a response planned.
Oh, according to Josh the God Diamaro,
No,
they've
it was-
known about this for 10
It
fucking
wasn't
years.
Josh.
and-
It wasn't Josh. It was Bob Iger 2.0 that said
Oh,
it.
that's right. King Iger. That's right. I forgot. Yeah. We've known about this. And we've given you a Haunted Mansion Lion Q, a Ride remake, and 2 D23s that haven't done shit for you. You're welcome.
You're all still paying that money to us every year. Thank you so much.
Every
Come
year,
see
like
us
fuck.
next year as we're still #1 next year.
Record
Chris
number
said-
attendance.
Chris
Yeah.
said, I can't wait to go on a Disney cruise. Chris, make sure you book with our sponsor Getaway Today. and
Getaway
tell them Lots
Today.
Apartments sent you.
Tell them.
They'll take good care of you. You mentioned us.
So you're saying Disney is entering their villain era?
Oh,
They need to be on. Like, listen, if we want to go with some
here for
Swifty,
that.
we want to go
Villain
for
sale.
some
I'm not. Yeah, villain sale.
some Swifty action. They better be on some vigilante shit.
Oh, all right.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, guess who created Epic Universe?
Probably Disney Imagineers.
Motherfucking Bob Gurr, and he's gonna take credit for it.